Mr. Finn.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to raise a matter this evening for the attention of the Minister for Education. It has been my concern now for some years about the standard and quality of education for children with autism in Victoria. Now, make no mistake, there are some teachers who teach children with autism who are sensational. They are spectacular. They are superb in every way. But unfortunately, they are almost few and far between. And that's not the fault of the teachers, I hasten to add. It's the fault of an outdated system, a system that regards autistic education as second, if not third rate, and nothing to be too concerned about. What we need to turn our attention to is bringing the ABA system, the behavioural-based system, into the autistic education system. It is, after all, a ludicrous proposition that we actually can teach kids with autism if their behaviour is not under control. Once we get the behaviour under control, then we can turn these kids' lives around. And what I'm very concerned about at the moment, and I've been concerned about for some time, is that a lot of these kids are not just slipping through the cracks, they are being lost altogether. I had spoken to a number of parents over the last number of years, and that obviously had made me concerned. But then last year, the year before, I had my own personal experience and discovered for myself, unfortunately, the hard way, that there are kids in the autistic education system who are not catered for. And it seems to me to be quite ludicrous when you have a system where autistic schools cannot handle kids with autism. Now, when that happens, the system's stuffed, and we need to do something about it. And I want the Minister to have a look at this as a matter of urgency. In fact, I'm asking the Minister to have a complete review of autistic education in this state. One of the disappointments, personal disappointments, of the election defeat last year was that many of the things that I wanted to do in this area will now not be done for another 4 years at least. But I'm hoping that the Minister will join with me in showing his concern for kids with autism and their families, I have to point out, and conduct a full inquiry, review, call it what you will, into autistic education in this state.